Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Teresa Giudice return for Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 15? Here's what we know. Teresa Giudice has been front and center on the Real Housewives of New Jersey since the very beginning, but it's starting to look like her time on the show could be winding down. Season 15 test filming is already underway, and with Giudice's name nowhere in the mix, fans are starting to wonder if Bravo is ready to move on without her. Teresa Giudice missing from Real Housewives of New Jersey test filming. Producers are already laying the groundwork for Season 15, and according to Us Weekly, new women have been testing with veteran cast members Margaret Josephs, Dolores Catania, and Melissa Gorga. Some of the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast have test filmed, a source told the outlet. There are potential new cast members who filmed with Margaret, Dolores, and Melissa in mid-August. Test filming is a common Bravo practice to see how new faces mesh with existing stars before production begins, but the absence of Giudice's name in those reports is striking. In fact, another insider suggested that Bravo may be shifting the focus of the series away from Giudice entirely. Bravo has decided to pursue building the show around Margaret as the main character for the time being, the source claimed, noting that both Dolores and Melissa align with Josephs on screen. "We're looking at properties," she told Bravo, adding that they were focused on warm weather locations such as Florida. With one daughter already attending school in Tampa and another eyeing Miami, the possibility of relocation is real. Even Giudice's longtime ally Dolores Catania has shown subtle signs of distance. Not only was she one of the Real Housewives of New Jersey alums test filming with potential new cast members, she may also be joining a different franchise. Catania has been spotted filming with the cast of The Real Housewives of Rhode Island, even though she has said she was just visiting on the Nikki and Bree show. Perhaps the most glaring red flag came courtesy of RHONJ. When the Real Housewives of Miami alum Todd Nepola threatened Bravo with legal action, RHONJ commented on his post, writing, #truth in every word. It's about time. Publicly siding against Bravo producers is rarely a winning move, and it suggests that Giudice and her husband may already be bracing for life after Real Housewives of New Jersey. Tell us, do you want to see Teresa Giudice return for Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 15? Let us know in the comments below. The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Real Housewives of New Jersey, has always been synonymous with drama, loyalty, betrayal, and iconic one-liners, but above all else it has been tied to one woman, Teresa Giudice. For over a decade, Teresa has reigned as the centerpiece of the Garden State franchise. From table flips to family feuds, she has given Bravo some of the most unforgettable moments in Housewives history. But with whispers circulating about her future on the show, fans are asking, will Teresa Giudice return for the next season of Real Housewives of New Jersey, or is the queen ready to hang up her crown? Let's break down what we know, what's been speculated, and what could happen if Teresa decides to step away, or fight to keep her throne. Teresa's history with Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa Giudice joined Real Housewives of New Jersey in its very first season back in 2009. From the moment she flipped that infamous table at Danielle's Staub, she became a Bravo legend. Fans couldn't look away as Teresa's life unfolded in real time. Her rocky marriage to Joe Giudice, her time in prison, and her eventual rise as a single mom and best-selling author. Through it all, Teresa wasn't just another housewife, she was the show. Even as cast members rotated in and out, Teresa remained the core, often anchoring the central storyline. Love her or hate her, there's no denying she's been the face of Real Housewives of New Jersey for 14 seasons. Current state of Real Housewives of New Jersey. Season 14 was brutal, not just for viewers but for the cast itself. Factions formed, families fractured, and by the end of the season, Bravo had to make a tough decision. For the first time in Housewives history, a reunion was cancelled. The feuds had become so toxic that bringing everyone together in one room was deemed impossible. This unprecedented move left fans shaken and sparked rumors of a massive cast shakeup. At the center of it all, Teresa Giudice. Some believe her ongoing feud with her sister-in-law Melissa Gorga has made the show unwatchable, while others insist that Bravo can't afford to lose their biggest star. Either way, the network finds itself at a crossroads. Do they build a future around Teresa, or do they start fresh without her? Teresa's hints about her future. Teresa has been dropping hints about her status, and like any reality star, she knows how to keep fans guessing. On her podcast, Namaste Bidallercheese, Teresa suggested that she's tired of the negativity and doesn't want to keep rehashing the same family drama. At the same time, she's made it clear that Real Housewives of New Jersey has been an important part of her life. Walking away wouldn't be easy, especially since the show has been her platform for everything from cookbooks to Dancing with the Stars appearances. She's also been focusing on her marriage to Luis Ruelas, her daughter's big milestones, and her wellness journey. Some fans believe Teresa may be leaning towards stepping back to protect her personal peace. Others think she's simply setting the stage for a dramatic negotiation with Bravo executives are weighing. Behind the scenes, Bravo reportedly faces a difficult decision. Executives know that removing Teresa would cause an uproar among loyal viewers who see her as untouchable. Yet, they also recognize that her feud with Melissa has reached a point of exhaustion. Do they split the family feud once and for all by cutting ties with one of them? Do they risk losing viewers by letting Teresa go? Or do they double down on her star power and try to reimagine the show around her? The stakes are high. Bravo has been here before with other franchises, Nene Leakes and RHOA, Lisa Vanderpump and Rob, but none had the same singular grip on their show that Teresa has on Real Housewives of New Jersey. Fan reaction and speculation. On social media, fans are split. Team Teresa argues that the show would crumble without her. They see her as the soul of Real Housewives of New Jersey and believe Melissa and others are disposable. Team Anti-Teresa claims they're exhausted by her dominance, saying her refusal to let go of grudges is dragging the franchise down. Petitions, hashtags, and endless debates fill Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram. Some fans even suggest a spin-off solely focused on Teresa and her daughters, leaving Real Housewives of New Jersey to rebuild around a fresh cast. What happens if Teresa stays? Teresa signs on for season 15, expect fireworks. Bravo would likely restructure the cast around her, possibly bringing in new housewives who could challenge her in fresh ways. Instead of the tired family feud, producers might pivot toward Teresa's life as a newlywed, her evolving role as a mother of 4 grown daughters, and her business ventures. We might also see Teresa stepping into a matriarch role, similar to how Kyle Richards anchors Rob. She could remain the emotional center of the show while letting younger or newer cast members carry some of the heavy drama. What happens if Teresa leaves? Teresa walks away, Real Housewives of New Jersey would face its biggest test yet. The show would have to completely reinvent itself, similar to how RHONJ was rebooted with an entirely new cast. Melissa Gorga could step into the spotlight, though she has yet to prove she can carry the show without her sister-in-law as her foil. Bravo might need to recruit bold new personalities from New Jersey's social scene to breathe life into the series. Of course, Teresa's absence could also open the door for spin-offs. A family-focused series on Teresa and her daughters could easily draw viewers, especially those invested in the Giudice girls' journeys into adulthood. Teresa's legacy no matter what. Whether she returns or not, Teresa Giudice's legacy on Real Housewives of New Jersey is secure. She has given fans some of the most iconic reality TV moments of all time. The table flip, the legal saga, the prison memoirs, her triumphant return, and countless quotable lines. If she leaves, it will be as one of the greatest housewives in history. If she stays, she'll continue to shape the future of the franchise she helped build from the ground up. Final thoughts. So, will Teresa Giudice return for Real Housewives of New Jersey? The answer isn't simple. On one hand, her star power is undeniable, and Bravo may not be ready to risk losing her. On the other, the franchise is at a breaking point, and drastic changes may be the only way forward. For now, Teresa seems to enjoy keeping fans in suspense. Maybe she'll shock us by announcing her exit, or maybe she'll stride into season 15 ready to flip another metaphorical table. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: Teresa Giudice is and always will be the heartbeat of the Real Housewives of New Jersey.